Just another quick unpackaging. Sorry for the background noise. It's excessively hot today, so I'm leaving the fan on the AC running just to try and cool this place off a little. This is something a little different. It came as one of my many packages to arrive. It's part of a bigger project. Really nothing to do with what we normally talk about, but it's kind of a geeky thing. I'm geeked out. Something I've wanted to do a long time, a project, and I think I'm going to film some different pieces of this, and whether I ever use them or not, I don't know. But let's get on to the package. Yeah, very nice. I got a fairly good sized manual here, and as you can see, well, maybe you can't, I thought I zoomed this out and showed my messy workbench here a little, but this is an eco-worthy battery monitor. I won't get in, I don't remember the specs. I'll probably talk about the specs more, anyway, this is a battery monitor to charge and monitor the charge levels of lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are perhaps no longer state-of-the-art batteries, but this sums up the whole thing if you know anything about lithium iron phosphate batteries and charging and care and feeding. That diagram tells you just about everything you need to know. It uses a Hall sensor. Hall is an electronic term, the Hall effect, and I know what it means, but I tend to think of a Hall sensor as like a Hall monitor. It's keeping track of the electrons that are passing through it in both directions to and from the batteries. But anyway, this is part of a larger project where I'm building a fairly good-sized battery array with all the benefits of the lithium iron phosphate. It's a fun project. The only way to do this economically within the last 24 months, which is as long as I've really wanted to do this, was to actually order the battery cells from China, run the Russian roulette of whether you actually get good ones, and then when you receive about 20 to 40 battery cells, you've got to build them all together, add your own battery maintenance, supervisory circuits, battery management, they call them BMS, battery management system, and you've got to properly balance and charge and maintain what you build into 12 volt, 24 volt, all the way up to maybe 48 volt battery systems. So let's just take a look at what I got here really quick. This is the first time I've seen it. This is the actual Hall sensor. We run a fairly massive copper, especially for 12 volts. We run a fairly massive 12 volt cable right through here, and this senses the Hall effect created by the electrons passing in the wire, and obviously using this connector connects back to the very small battery monitor. Don't think there's going to be very much to see here. There's some specs. I believe this might just be the monitor, and I have a charger coming under a separate package to actually charge the batteries. Let's see what we've got here. A stylus, obviously, for the screen. I didn't know that it needed a stylus. That's kind of disappointing. And let's see what else we've got in here. Just a bunch of cables for hooking it all up. So thank you. This is my little geek project, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with this, and we'll get to that over the next few months. Thank you, and talk at you later.